Good afternoon, slow-mo guys. How are we going? My name's Paul. I live in Australia. Guys, you want a proper job? I saw you at MIT tracking down a blue slug of light through a bottle. If you want to measure light, you want to time it, wouldn't you use the sun? I'm not sure that comparing a handheld laser or a laser rangefinder or a GPS system or anything that is here on Earth, you don't compare that to a star that has a diameter of 1,390,000 kilometers. Those are the claims. If you want to measure light, surely you go to the Mac Daddy of them all, right? Now, I'm hoping I've timed this. I've got a gap, right, coming up. I've got a pipe, cut some grooves in it, and I put some mirrors. I put them onto a piece of plastic, slid them into the top, so they line up with the grooves. I can then bounce the sunlight into them, and the light will come out of the grooves. Now, a mirror, they say, well, not they say, a mirror, 10-12 centimeters in diameter, will bounce the sun's light 100+ miles, but this fast. Now, I believe the light radiating from our local star is absolute. It cannot be timed, it cannot be measured, right? It's absolute. I don't think there's any photons involved. When we look up at the star, we're seeing the source. When somebody sees the light of the sun bounce off of a mirror, you're not seeing photons. Your eyes are bouncing off of the source, which is the sun, which is being directly reflected off of the mirror. Now, prove me wrong. You guys, you've always risen to the task. This one is the task. I will eventually get to do this if you guys don't, or if nobody else can, right? I will get there. Within a year, I will measure. You can cut grooves into a pipe 2 miles long, right? I guarantee you, you will not see any light delay between the sunlight going into the first groove, bouncing off the first mirror, traveling all the way down and bouncing out off of the last mirror. It doesn't matter how long it is. You will not find a measurable light delay, right? 299,792 or 299,792,458 meters per second, the sun's light. That means at 299,792 kilometers per second, with a diameter of 1,390,000 kilometers, what they're saying is our star takes 4.6 seconds to radiate its own light the distance of its own diameter. Here she comes. We zoom in. Why waste all the money on expensive lasers and mirror and this and that and the other when they've got the sun? Why don't you measure the sun? Let me zoom back out. If you're going to measure light, why would you measure something Mickey Mouse in a room when the light that we want to know about is up in the sky, 1,390,000 kilometers, and they're comparing it to a laser rangefinder? People are telling me that it's the same as a hose squirting water, that when you cover the nozzle up, the photons carry on. No light, no source, no light. That's what I'm saying. Are you up to the task? It's on you guys. It's on you. Laters from Australia.